Hey, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? I'm Mickey Mouse here, and I'm back from the Maxi Toys. And welcome back to my Let's Play of New Super Mario Bros. For the Nintendo DS. So last time we actually did now explore the first half of World 4, and even though despite the fact that I have too many deaths in the tower level, and today for this episode is that we're about to be hopefully finishing World 4. So, yeah, I wonder what level should we do first? Either the secret level up to the top, or the second ghost house level in this game. So, I'll actually go ahead and just access to World 4-A, so I might as well do that level first. So, let's go ahead and save my game here, so just in case I will actually just keep my mini mushroom for the next level after this. So, good thing too is that, I actually did cut off screen until I actually got myself a mini mushroom because I need to grab the mini mushroom for its own good for that power up so that I can use that in the, well, as I said before, the next level after this level is done. So yeah, but I'll explain that when we get there. So here we go, on to level 4-A. Now, when I first time playing this game when I was a kid, I used to really had a lot of trouble with this level because, obviously I think the main gimmick of this level is just basically, oh goodness gracious. Anyway, the main gimmick of this level is that we have to use each of those rotating platforms so you can hop into one platform to another. It also kind of reminds me of something related to, the pedal to the paddle from Mario Party 9 and a Reveling Relay from Mario Party 10, but hey. Now the second star coin, if you're about to get it, well, you have to go up here and just hit into the green pipe, and that will actually lead us to this little hidden room so that it will actually access to these Koopa Troopers along with the second star coin. Now here's a cool trick about this this section right here is that you can actually do a little one-up trick right there. So, like, use the red Koopa shell to actually just knock all of those green Koopa Troopers, and there we go. That's how you get a one-up for that. So, cool stuff. And I think the third and final star coin is in the Piranha Plant pipes. So I think it's on the one on the left. Oh, got hit. And despite the fact that I actually lost the flower power-up, so that's kind of useless. But oh well, whatever. And yeah, I was right, it was on the left pipe, so yeah, and then just get back out with the right pipe. So yeah, cool stuff. So anyways, and let's do some swinging on vines. Yeah, the swinging vines are now the new type of gimmick in the new Super Mario Bros. Type of things. Even then, that it will be really noticeable. Oh, I got another firework, but apparently I still have this Mega Mushroom house at the beginning of the world map. In this case, World 4 map. So, usually I just don't use that house yet, because I'm just gonna keep my mini mushroom for the time in my inventory item. So here we go, on to World 4 Ghost House, the second Ghost House level in this game. So, and much like World 3's Ghost House, is that I think this level actually contains a secret exit. So, I mean, usually every single Ghost House levels always seems to have every single secret exit, which is kind of felt dealt for it, but hey. The first star coin is when you actually enter this room here, and then once you actually go hop into those little brick block stuff where there's like attached into a web or something, stand on one of those blocks, and then you wait until when this jingle is over, that will actually warps us to over there to this point, and that will actually lead us to the first star coin if you actually be the pro at this. So yeah, pretty easy though. And here the introduction to the new type of boo enemies. These are balloon boos. And they basically function as the same way as it does it for the regular boos. Like, obviously if you look at them, well, except they're actually gonna do slightly different. They're actually gonna do like, well, pumping up the balloon boo. And then if you actually look away, he'll start to go chase after you, and he decides to go ahead and shrink himself. And a good thing I actually got the mini mushroom with me in my inventory box, because this is the level, as I said, has two different exits. And the one I'm going first is the secret exit. is by using the mini mushroom. And also, you can actually get yourselves a third and final star coin in this level. And at the end, you just better be watch out for that boo over there, because if you get hit by a boo, then obviously ghost house levels don't have any checkpoints. So, because, you know, you always have to put up with no checkpoints in these types of levels. And then this will actually lead you to the cannon, so it's a bit like how it does it for World 3 from the secret exits. And I believe there might be also for the later worlds, but we'll save that for later. So, anyway, so let's go ahead and head back to this level and just do as a normal exit, so that'll be big of a plan. So, yeah. So, a few things I want to mentioning about something is that today, recently, that Mario Kart 64 for the Nintendo 64 has now been re-released onto the Nintendo Wii U's Virtual Console version. And then, basically, I think we had is like, let's say, 4 Mario Kart games download versions has been now available onto the Wii U right now. I mean, the only ones that has remaining is the Wii installment of the Mario Kart game for as a download, but I'm not exactly sure what that was going to release on. But it's pretty cool though to actually have that game. So even then, that well, oh gosh, looks like he's gonna go after me. Rather than just actually going onto this little thin hole up in the top, so instead we're gonna travel to the green pipe, and that will actually lead us up there. Now, I won't recommend you go for that door, honestly, because that will actually lead you to, like, into the endless stuff right there. So what you're supposed to do is go to the up part instead. And that will actually lead us to the regular exit, so simple. And also, tomorrow, for those of you North American people who are actually trying to get hands on Mario & Luigi Paper Jam, well, luckily for tomorrow is that the game will actually be released in North America tomorrow, so that'll be pretty exciting for you guys if you actually want to check that game out. Even then, that we actually did done the unboxing video of although Mario & Luigi did done the unboxing video of Mario & Luigi Paper Jam Brothers. Speaking of such, it has a lot of views on that video at the moment right now, which is pretty incredible, I must say. Even then, it's kind of feels similar to me from Mario and Sonic at the no, not Rio, London 2012 Olympic Games. Hooray! Now I've got the perfect, although not entirely perfect though. If only I've saved for ×2 for last, but again, because shuffled cards and stuff like that, so I might as well stick with what I like there. Alright, on to World 4-5, in this case World 4-5. So, I'm presuming that in this level, actually, we're actually going to encounter those types of gimmicks like the Bob-Ombs. Bob-Omb! Yeah, I'm saying that little joke from Super Mario Bros. Movie from that Koopa actually said Bob-Omb. Which, actually, I found this really funny though. Despite that, how the movie itself was really, really terrible, so still, you kind of have to think of it, but anyway. So yeah, if you want to progress through the parts of this level, is that, well, obviously you need to use Bob-Ombs and stuff like that. And then Bob-Ombs were actually trying to go ahead and break those brick blocks, if you remember from where Piglet is actually doing Mario vs. Donkey Kong recently, during the Mystic Forest. If you want to check that out, then you probably know what to do with these Bob-Ombs. Now you want to let them just to destroy those solid blocks, as you can see for that when we're trying to grab the first star coin. And I'll break apart, and that will actually get me a first star coin. And second star coin is very similar, but it's just onto this section here. Now, you might have to like aim your jump right so that you're actually going to let the Bob-Omb explode and break the brick blocks as much as you can be. So, even then I found it's really, really easy to pull this off, so cool stuff. And here's those Spinies, so they're walking on the ceiling at the moment, so we have to kill them. But again, thanks to that fire flower, it should be really easy to kill them, so cool thing to notice this. And let's just dip the Bob-Omb here, because in order to actually get the third and final star coin, it's just in this area, as you can see in the bottom screen. Even though you might actually see it from this video footage. And you do that, and that's how you do it. Simple, and easy as pie. So let's head back and just exit out the level. So pretty standard. No what, whatever. Let's just end off the level. Alright, so we only got about 2 levels left until we're actually fully done with World 4. So, nothing too much difficult to be dealing with, despite that, you know, I had plenty of deaths on the tower level, because even then, I found that still the lava racing can be a little bit of a rubber banding going on involving, but still. Alright, so access to this, so I need to actually go in there before I actually get into the next new world after this video has been uploaded. Until next time that I'm going to get to save myself a blue shell to actually use that for a later time, so I'm not going to use that right now, so yeah. Alright, so onwards to level 4-6, which, yeah, seems pretty standard. And it may look like we're gonna have to ride on the doorway since the first level in World 1, but except he's now bigger. Could be a lot of differences between the first level in World 4 than World 4-6 as from this bigger variation of the doorway right here. I don't know why, maybe he might be a bit aged up now, so it's kind of odd to actually just to add to it, so first star coin is simple. So yeah, that another thing I wanted to point out is that as far as I think I've already mentioned this to you before, since during the Pikmin playthrough, or in this case the New Super Mario Brothers well, a couple of parts ago, that Kingdoms of 74 is now still able to continue on his playthrough on Sonic Adventure 2 Battle, or in this case Sonic Adventure 2 playthrough. But even then, I found this a bit more, well, comfortable at times, because obviously he did use the cutscenes from the method of using to record the cutscenes automatically, because I think the version he was playing is the PlayStation 3 version, or in this case the HD re-release version of that game. But I think some people seem to think they complained about the sound mixing issues of the game, like in this case the HD version of Sonic Adventure 2. But I mean, oh, Starman! I'm gonna run into those enemies. Now the third and final star coin in this level is a bit more, well, a bit I don't know what do I describe. Just hop in here, just activate the exclamation mark switch, and that will actually lead us to not only the enemies that is involved, but there's a third and final star coin just onto the mushroom-based shaped coins. So, yeah, I think for the most part, that's all we can do here. Alright, so is there any way I can go up? No, forget it. I'm just gonna have to end things off here. Although, not end the video just yet, because we only got about, let's say about 1 level left, and then I'll just end things off. Right, so we got ourselves a castle level to deal with now in World 4, so I wonder what boss fight do we have to deal with here. So since that, you know, last time I actually did deal with Cheap Skipper from, well, obviously from World 3. So I wonder what boss fight are we going to deal with here. Make a giant leaps of faith right here, so that you can grab yourself the first star coin. My precious star coin from my collectivons. Run for it! Until you actually don't catch you off guard from those swamps. Now if you wait here, then if you let the giant swamp actually get stomped 3 times, and then once he goes back up, then you should able to go down here, and then that allows you to grab the second star coin. So not much too big of a challenge to it, so still. Alright, so, oh god, I accidentally slipped into the dry bones. I have no idea why I just slipped out right there, but oh well, whatever. Okay, anyway, so there's the third and final star coin, so let's go ahead and grab it. There we go. And just make a giant leaps of faith here, just to reach into those pendulums. Seriously, it does remind me of pendulums from when you ever find in the castle hallways. It's actually pretty impressive, actually. Oh, I did make it. Although I wasn't paying attention after all. Even then, I haven't, like, done anything wrong about it. So I'm still going to save up for my blue shelf for the later time for this game. So from now on, I'm just going to have to stick with the mushrooms. So should I even get a 1-up again? I might save not, because I might just risk myself. I completely almost trying to slip off of that platform. If I do, then I have to do the whole entire premise of this again. But anyway, let's go ahead and try this again. And hopefully I'll make it to a Leaps of Faith again. And there we go. Just want to make one last jump, and there we go. Alright, here we go. On to the fourth entirety of the boss, or in this case, the fourth boss fight in this game. Now, this was considerably the most pathetic bosses in the game. Well, you'll see until we actually enter it. Oh, is that Goomba? Oh, he's pathetically easy. Oh, crud, he's turning to big. Yes, here we have the giant Goomba. Or in this case, a Mecha Goomba. Now, those are little familiar parts where originally it was supposed to be called a Goomba boss from Super Mario 64 DS and even Paper Mario, but since he doesn't have a crown, he decides to call it a Goomba, a giant Goomba. And much like the regular Goombas themselves, he's just pathetically easy, so probably one of the easiest boss fights in the game. But you know that the question mark switch right there, if you activated one of those, then actually activate those platforms appears in the left or right parts of the arena. So yeah. Now I'm not gonna end this video just yet because I'm going to hop into those cannon levels and I'll show you what the cannon levels are. Now I was originally going to be doing this as the end of the playthrough, but I might actually go ahead and do those right now. So once you go into World 1 Cannon, this will actually lead you to World 5. So yeah, I think it also the same goes for World 2 as well. So let's go ahead and do that. So because of that, if you can according to the world map, is that when you actually just approach to the cannon levels of World 1 and 2, then they'll just make it as a, well, horizontal line direction. So yeah, just to let you guys know that. So gonna have to finish this video here. So next time on Let's Play New Super Mario Bros. Is the fact that we're about to be exploring World 5 and takes place in the snowy level. And also I'm gonna be playing as Mario for this world next time. So yeah, see you guys next time for that. So yeah, there's not much I can talk about honestly. So yeah, there's not much I can tell. So anyways, see you guys next time. Later fellas.